got 6 rules that we have to pay close attention to. The first is that the poem is going to have 19 lines. I think it's fantastic to be nominated and recognized. Teachers all across the country, I think, suffer from the idea that the person next door is probably doing it better, or there is no scientific formula for how to teach, and for someone to acknowledge that you are doing things well and that students are succeeding in part because of your instruction, it's very uplifting and encouraging. My kids, I always say, are a part of my family. Their troubles are my troubles, their victories are my victories. When my kids graduate and go on, there are so many of them that keep up with me on Facebook or other ways, and seeing their continued success, it's like watching your own child grow to some extent.
I feel like Ms. Turnwald should be like Teacher of the Year because she's really good at what she does. If we don't get it, she doesn't just assume that we know everything. Sometimes she'll break it down, and she's really hands-on with a lot of students. If she just feels oh, you're not acting like yourself, pull you out of class, or she'll talk to you personally. She was going on and try to help with that. So she's not just a teacher, she's a friend, a counselor, a confidant, somebody you can talk to at all times without having to be frightened or whatever. She's just a good teacher all around.
Every day I come to school, I continue to work with my students. I come into my classroom, I listen to what's going on at home. I listen to what they've connected from one class to another. I listen to requests for what book should I read that's like this topic that we talked about. I see kids expanding beyond the classroom. I see kids struggling with the issues of the world and trying to articulate them in the written word and the spoken word, but I see them investing in those things. And that's why I teach.